Unrivaled League needs Caitlin Clark, and they are preparing to offer her a massive deal.
Angel Reese and Aya Wilson are undoubtedly feeling the heat after Caitlin Clark finally dropped a bombshell with her leaked contract for the unparalleled league. It turns out that Breanna Stewart was secretly offering Clark a stunning deal that kept everyone else in the dark while they believed they were in on the exclusive club.
It has just been reported today that Caitlin Clark could receive a Lionel Messi-like offer to play in Unrivaled startup 3-on-3 league, which is a full court press to sign her.
The setup was straightforward. Unrivaled not only hired Clark covertly, but they also imposed a strict no-disclosure policy on her that made it seem like top-secret intelligence.
Now, this is also interesting to me because I feel like it is kind of late in the game to start recruiting Caitlin Clark. The Unrivaled League has 26 of their 30 players already.
But now that she's had enough of the quiet, Clark is making it apparent that those who were rejoicing over her absence from Unrivaled were completely mistaken.
Caitlin Clark is needed for this league. It should be one of their main goals is to get her to play in the league no matter what that costs, no matter what that is going to take.
But since Unrivaled didn't come here to follow anyone else's rules, let me tell you the whole story, if you're not aware of it. Unrivaled, the new, daring face of women's basketball, has a single goal. They are, let's just say, very serious about completely changing the game of women's sports.
Now they're realizing we might need Caitlin. Nafisa Collier, who is one of the founders of Unrivaled, had this to say about Caitlin Clark.
With the support of prominent figures like Nika Aguamike and Breanna Stewart, this is more than just a league. It's practically a movement. Consider intense, 3-on-3 games, primetime coverage, and so forth. It's all about providing women's basketball with the kind of prominence it has long lacked. Here's what's really exciting. To make this splash, they weren't searching for any players. From the start, they had their sights set on one powerful name, Caitlin Clark.
Go ahead and look. Everywhere you turn, Indiana Fever's breaking.
Plot twist, though. Fans went crazy when Unrivaled debuted, wondering why the biggest rising star, Caitlin Clark, was missing. Sports programs couldn't stop posing the question, social media went crazy, and the Unrivaled comment section? Completely overwhelmed by people asking, where's Caitlin?
Definitely upsetting. I don't think nobody in our league should be facing any sort of racism, hurtful, disrespectful, hateful comments and threats.
It's brand new. It's going to be hard to get eyeballs on it. All of these, the WNBA is in their 28th season and it's still a new league. It's hard to get the kind of virality, viewership, all the things that you want right off the bat. And especially if you don't have a big name or a big...
It's not often that a rookie draws such large crowds that arena attendance increases by 50%, and she's not even on the starting lineup for the biggest new league in town. The majority of fans saw it as a slap in the face, as if Unrivaled didn't value Clark or, worse, believed they could make their big debut without her.
The kind of physicality and double teams and face guards and all of those things that she was receiving on the court, but also all of the noise, all of the drama, all the media circus surrounding her off the court, that just had to have been so much to handle.
However, Stewart and her unparalleled team knew exactly what they were doing. One of the league's co-founders, Breanna Stewart, is accustomed to timely revelations. She did not unintentionally keep Clark's involvement a secret. The idea was to keep the fans in suspense and then surprise them with a big announcement when it mattered. They did not want Clark's contract to overshadow the rest of the team too quickly. No, they were creating tension, preparing the audience for Clark's announcement to come as a huge shock.
She should be one of the top paid players in the world just for the sheer numbers that she's bringing.
And it was like an earthquake in the sports world the moment those leaked details made headlines. In order to make Caitlin Clark the official face of Unrivaled, a player, ambassador, marketing machine, you name it, she was offered an enormous $75 million to join the company. She got everything: a substantial guaranteed salary, exclusive TV rights, endorsement deals, and even a front row seat in Unrivaled's ambitious plans for worldwide expansion.
to drive revenue so we can give the players extra income, extra opportunities. I had to educate the players. They're like, good, 75 million divided by 144, pay us.
Stewart and her team were aware that this deal was so significant that other players would begin discussing renegotiations or perhaps even feeling a bit excluded as soon as they heard about it. Avoiding stirring the pot too soon was the main goal. However, the numbers hit like a tidal wave as soon as they were released. For comparison, the current WNBA MVP, Aya Wilson, earns about $230,000 a season. Clark's contract is the type that screams new level, like it's nobody's business.
It was just announced recently that Unrivaled struck a television deal with TNT. Now, this exclusive media rights deal is reported to be 45 plus primetime games. TNT Sports are also invested in the league, and sources say that it's a 6-year deal that could be worth more than $100 million.
Additionally, it's evident from Unrivaled's recent agreement with TNT that they are committed to making women's basketball a primetime phenomenon. We're talking about more than 45 televised games and a full-fledged effort to attract viewers that even the WNBA has failed to do. To put things in perspective, the WNBA's average viewership per game in 2024 was approximately 657,000. Unrivaled is wagering that she can double that and more with Clark at the center.
Probably the biggest issue that players have. We did a player survey and travel. The league was able to kind of take a lot of pressure off of itself.
The atmosphere among Clark's fellow athletes is a little different, despite the fact that the fans are enjoying it. Clark's offer is more than just a startling figure for elite WNBA players like Aya Wilson and Angel Reese. It's a loud, unavoidable reminder of the enormous financial disparities in the sport.
But there have been so many players, coaches, media personality who have been so afraid to just admit the fact that Caitlin Clark has been the sole reason for so many of these things happening this season in the WNBA.
Angel Reese even vented her annoyance on social media, implying that a single huge contract had eclipsed years of hard work for this sport. You can't hold her responsible. It hurts to see a rookie come in with an offer that is significantly higher than the salaries of seasoned stars. Clark's contract is more than 20 times the salaries of players making between $150,000 and $200,000, demonstrating the extent of Unrivaled's bankrolled priorities.
Yeah, what's the headline? It says, we're not asking to get paid what the men get paid. We're asking to get paid the same percentage of revenue shared.
This is where things start to get really intriguing. Despite its potential to improve women's sports, this agreement runs the risk of causing significant tension. The WNBA has battled relentlessly for increased compensation, respect, and airtime, and now they are witnessing Clark enter the league with a golden ticket worth far more than they have ever seen. It's easy to understand why players who have spent years developing the sport might become resentful when they see a rookie like Clark suddenly in a league of her own, both financially and physically.
But we didn't want to rush into it because we wanted new owners, like new ownership groups. Anyone who knows sports here knows, like, it's a slog to be a sports owner.
And it's important to understand that Caitlin Clark isn't just any player. Her rookie season in the WNBA demonstrated why she's become a full-fledged sensation and practically a marketing goldmine. Clark's arrival was like a meteor in a league that has historically struggled with lower attendance than its men's counterpart.
Raised overall viewership, like Nafisa said, they're changing venues just to accommodate all the fans who want to come watch Caitlin Clark play.
Attendance at arenas increased by 50% as a result of the Clark effect. Just to see her magic on the court, fans were swarming in. When she played, the number of viewers increased to over 1 million per game, an unprecedented level in the WNBA. Not only did Clark join the league, but she ignited it right away. Fans were captivated by her presence long after the buzzer, and her highlights became viral moments on social media.
A lot of this noise came by people that were sitting on this network. They tried to minimize her, said, well, you giving her all this credit.